Good morning. Hello, Firefly. Hello, TR2P. Hello, Maniac. Hello, Spamby. Wow, 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 wow. It's been a while, hasn't it? The one time playing with my friend. Sorry, Paro. You're here in spirit either way. Been a bit. It has been a bit. It has been a bit. It's been a little bit too long. It's been a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. Hello, Strawberry. I won't lie. It's been a while. It has been a while. It's been like a month, which is longer than I intended. I won't lie. I cannot tell a lie. Are you employed yet? Depends on your definition of employed. Probably not. What's the plan for today? I'm gonna try to max SkyBlock AP. It's been a while, and I still haven't maxed it. Don't say it out loud in my ear. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't censor my speech. Maybe from the last stream. I'm gonna say no. Your name is like somewhat familiar, but not enough for me to be able to get the key value pair. What do you need to max it? Well, the two annoying ones are Cult of the Fallen Star and Geronimo, which is what I'm searching for. Geronimo right now. I need a lobby that hasn't erupted but might erupt soon. Like, this is a bad example because, you know, it's already erupted. I'm sorry to hear that, Spamby. About SkyBlock and all that. Oh yeah, you were. Did you start SkyBlock? Did you not start SkyBlock? This is lowering, right? Oh no, it's rising. Okay, well, that's good. You can just kind of chill here. You're making your way. Zombie Knight. Classic. You're making your way. Not a farmer, but a miner, which I do love. Welcome in, Paro. Sold my account like a couple months ago, and I regret it. I just want to play Dungeons again. Yeah, I feel that. I'm sorry. That's why like I could never sell it. I just feel like I'd inevitably want to come back and then be sad. The month you took off streaming, I wasn't playing, but last year I got my mining set up back, and I'm almost top 500 in diamonds. Damn, dude. Zam. Missed your streams. Hey, Luna. I'm sorry. I'll try to be a little bit more consistent now. I had a lot to do. And now I've done most of it, so I can be here again. Mining diamonds when not Iron Man. It's true. You do need a lot of refined diamonds for stuff. Anyone that's done the Geronimo achievement know where I should be standing when this erupts? Because, like, I'm going to try, like, right here, and then I hope it works. But, like, I don't know. I'm going to try, like, this block. But maybe someone is more knowledgeable than me in the chat. Should I keep playing modded MC or play SP? Do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you find fun. I didn't find SkyBlock that fun for like a month, so I didn't play it. So if you're having fun with modded MC, I say go for it. Are you saying it looks fine? Alright. I'll stand here. Alright, TR2P, I'll see. I don't know how long getting all the achievements is going to take. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna try to get every SkyBlock achievement that I'm missing, which will give me 25,000 achievement points on the server, excluding Legacy. So, big milestones all around. Kind of losing motivation because money struggle and SP. Yeah, it's a grindy game for money, especially in the early game. Are you missing anything besides those two? Yeah, I'm missing a bunch. I don't know if I can check. in this menu. I don't think I can. This guy's still blue name. I actually might have to retire at this point. Shut up, Mamone. Buy me MVP++ if you want me to have an orange name. I'm working on Rift for those money-making methods. That's true. I mean, Rift is some good early game money-making methods. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Hello, Gus. Hello, welcome in. I got rad and they deleted my level 3 ARN. What? No, that's... I don't get that. Ratting to delete the Iron... Deleting the Iron Man is crazy. I'm sorry to hear that, Luna. I normally fall for this shit. Yeah, I know. I know. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Luna. Get gray name? No, I'm not Bambi lover. You let the SkyBlock miner take over, Paro. Let me go look at the achievements that I'm missing. I'll have that open over here. Hey, Cat of 50. Yo, congratulations. Big milestone. Big milestone. Remember me, by the way? Also, your nails are so pretty. Thank you. I do remember you. And thank you. They are new since the last stream, which was a while ago. So, I don't know if the camera's getting them, but look at them. They're going hard. Alright. I have a list of the achievements that I'm missing. My dog got yogurt on my monitor. That's not good. That's not where yogurt's supposed to be. Should I paint my nails black? I mean, if you want to. If you want to. I don't know if I could pull off black nails. I can't lie. But I know it looks good on some people. So like if you think you're rocking the black nail look, I say go for it. Do your nails impact your typing? Yeah, they do. I've had to find like creative problem solving skills. The most annoying one is that I can't hit control with my pinky anymore because like normally I hit control like this, but with a nail it's really annoying to hit this and often it slips like that. So now what I do is I hit it with this knuckle. I hit it like this. So when I'm sprinting you can see I'm using like this part of the pinky to push the control key. So that's an interesting adaptation that I've made. One vein diamonds, fate worse than death. They can spawn diagonal though, right? It's been a while since I played regular Minecraft. Do you use Badlion? I use Forge. I use Forge mod loader. I almost hit the disconnect button. That would have been really sad. Come on. I'm on the edge of my seat, waiting for this volcano to erupt. Never figure out Forge, tried a few different guides and none of them worked. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying to download, but I've had it downloaded since, like, you know, 2015, so it's just kind of old hat for me. My hands are very pale, so it'd probably look good. Go for it. Big hands being valued with these new nails, you can now use every single part of your hand effectively. That's true. I'm evolving. I can use individual knuckles. You can use Prism Launcher and it will do the setting up for you. I don't know all these new launchers. There's so many new. There's like the Prism Launcher. I know there's like a different Forge one. This like Sky Client. Yeah. I don't know if this is gonna erupt. I would not vouch for Sky Client as it has known ratters on the team. That's unfortunate. I don't know anything about it. Is it gonna erupt? I'm a little nervous. There was a thing where they accidentally had a ramp for like 10 minutes or something, but generally Polyfrost is pretty trustworthy. Oh, I actually got scared. That actually scared me. I actually did a little jump. All right, there we go. There's Geronimo. Is it gonna erupt? Yeah. He's using bad line. You're allowed to use bad line. You're allowed to be wrong. Nah, I'm just kidding. I know people have fun with bad line. Just me personally, like, I can't do it. I'm too old. Purse is looking low. Yeah, it's definitely not looking large. I mean, that's what happens when you quit for like a month. But it'll get back up there. It'll get back up there. Probably. Okay. So we have like 10 minutes until Cult of the Fallen Star. I know people with higher purse than you. I would imagine. I know many people with more purse than me. I'm broke. I have no money. Okay, let's do some other ones. Let me first check my achievement points so that I know how many I need to get. I need to get 60 more. People in this lobby probably have more purse. Well, it's Crimson Isle, so you know I mean, you're probably right. You was broke. I know. 1.7 bill purse is looking low. Me 200K in bank. Yeah, but you know everything is relative. You know. Okay, here's one that we can do. Does anyone have a suggestion for which minion I should give a free will to so that they leave my island? A level 1, not a level 11. I'm not gonna put that evil on me. You know. Revenant 1? Why Revenant? Revenant 11? Why Revenant? What are we doing? We're doing achievement points. We're doing achievement points. Gold 1 minion. I don't know. G-Drag leveling. Gold 1 minion. Gold Digger's leaving. That's kind of funny. I'll give you that. Best case you have an infused minion. Alright. I hope this doesn't take that many tries. But knowing my luck, it'll take me too long. Okay, wait, question. Can I pick up the postcard, or is the postcard just going to be wherever I do it? What's the achievement? Have one leave. Postcard will be in Jerry. You can pick it up. Okay, 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 okay. Here we go. God damn it. Fuck you, minion. Alright, take two, take two, take two. Is that a 5% chance? It's a 50. It's a 50% chance. Wait, are you kidding me? Oh. So if it stays, you get free money. Yeah, I know. I don't know, we'll do this and then we'll see. Please leave. I actually want you to leave. Okay. Oh, wow. Whoa, he exploded! He exploded. That's not good. Do I get the achievement for claiming the postcard, I hope? Because otherwise I did not get the achievement. So that's a little upsetting. I think so. Okay, let me go to the hub. And then let me go back to my island. Still don't have one. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Oh, you're right, Luna. You are right. Alright. We're gonna vibe. We're gonna vibe on the main hub for like 30 seconds. You're finally back? I am back. Hello, Red. How's it going? Thank you, Luna. Thank you for looking out. So, damn, you have a staff member on your co-op? Yep. Okay, there we go. It did give me hasta la vista. Bye, Paro. Huge red. Okay, where do I place this? I think I should place it... I'm going to let Abolishment place it in a better place, but I'm just going to place it right there. Okay. I definitely broke several laws. You passed. That's what counts. Okay, what else do we have to do? So that is... Oh, crap. Just beat the shit out of my desk. Hello. Hello, Mio. 45 more AP. So here's an interesting one. I have a gemstone gauntlet somewhere. I don't know where. But I know it's... There it is. And it already has all of the gemstones in it, so I think it should cost me 500,000 coins to take one out and then put it back in, and I'll get the I Call That Mercy achievement. So let me try that. Cool. There we go. I got the ops got to me, man. I don't know if I'm back now. I hope I'm back now. OBS Studio disconnected, man. See you next stream. Bye, Red. Thank you for the reminder to watch out for Cold Firefly. What's with the rebranding? Mio, take a guess. I'd love to know your thoughts. I don't know if you heard me say that the first time, but I would love to know your thoughts. Hello, How. I missed you. I'm touched. I'm honored. I miss streaming. But I'm back now, so have no fear. Probably not as consistent as I was with like every day for 3 months, but you know, more consistent than one time a month. That's for sure. Why did you despawn? I had stuff to do. I had things that I needed to address. You know, a lot has changed, as Mio pointed out. A lot has changed. You know, I needed to do some shit. I already have a guess, but I feel like if I'm wrong, I'm getting shit for it. You're probably right. I wouldn't be so harsh on yourself. I'm waiting for Cult, by the way. I'm not just like, what's changed? If I'm right, I'm happy for you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the vote of positivity. The name changed. A lot of things in the back end changed related to it, like a lot of just personal accounts and everything. I'm so confused. What rebranding? The name of the channel changed, so that's the rebrand. I see. Yeah. This one Mia fella seems so nice and tolerant and shit. I know, right? That's true, Hal. That's true. You should take note, Mamone. That's true. That's true. Mamone would never. Despite what? I don't know when I said the word despite. So I don't know. I can't correct the record. Am I being accused of something? No. Not at all. Whoa. There was a raffle ticket in the cult. Oh, despite what? Okay. That's based. We love an IT worker. Can you fix my phone, by the way? Our IT, is it like, okay, so you know when you own a pickup truck and everyone is like, can you help me move because you have a pickup truck and you don't want to do it? If you're like, I work in IT, does everyone immediately go like, hey, can you fix my computer? Or is that not what happens? I'd love to know your thoughts. I don't work in IT. Come on. Okay. Cool. Cult of the Fallen Star, baby. I love that. Okay, so that is another achievement. No, they kind of don't know what I do. They just know I sit on my PC all day. Are you a work from home IT? Because that's like Omega based. Sorry, I don't want to miss the 25K. It's pretty common for programmers to get stuff like, can you fix my computer? That's true. I had a roommate who worked in IT, and he was always lamenting his station in that regard. 25 more AP. What else can we do? So we're going to test something. Warp Museum. Are you in your Achievement Hunter era again? A little bit. A little bit. I'm going to hope that this counts. So what is the voodoo doll ability? Cool, that does work. I was really worried that I needed to craft an actual voodoo doll and not just the jinxed one. Channel name change? Correct. Change the channel name. Change the Minecraft name too. Change the Discord name. Changed them all. That's nice. That's the nice thing, Mio. AP hunting best era. Yeah, you know, I've been AP hunting. I can show it off in a sec. We need 15 more AP. Where have you been? I've been taking care of personal shit. Happy to talk about it, I suppose, but maybe, you know, when we're done. I need voodoo doll. Or sorry, I need ink wand. I need ink wand. Glad you're back. Thank you. I'm glad I'm back too. Playing Minecraft in front of a live audience is more fun than this, you know, than the rest of it. Can't lie. I gotta kill a squid with the ink wand ability. Warp Park. I suffered through Bed Wars games so you can succeed. Thank you. That's true. Cool. Infinite Darkness. Warp Museum. Have you got the Runehands achievement yet? I haven't managed that one. I think I've had that one forever. It was one of the few. So when I started playing SkyBlock, I was an AP hunter primarily. That was when I was on this profile. So like they helped me get a lot of the achievements that were there on release, of which Runehands was one of them. Different note, I do have one thing I do not like. One type of people I actively discriminate against, level grinders. Whoa, it's a little fucked up. Took up your stash. No, I mean I will, but there's no achievements in it for me, so you know I'm just gonna wait a minute. 10 more AP. 10 more AP. Warp Rift. We're gonna get responsible pet owner. What are achievements? So achievements, they're like hold on. Achievements definition. So it's a thing done successfully, typically by effort, courage, or skill. That's kind of what they are. Would you recommend spending 100 mil on when I'm trying to get stronger in early game? I mean, like I would recommend not going for. How do I make you move? Can you move? Or oh, where's mine? Oh, I have to talk to Cowboy Nick probably, right? Where's Alfie, man? In Hypixel, why are they important? What do they do for you, and how do you find them all? Okay, I'll answer that in a question. So the community that does them, yes. I mean, so Zero to Weirdo. I'm focusing on too many things. Zero to Weirdo. I would recommend like getting into mining or farming for money. 100 mil, like. I just personally recommend against going combat early game, so I recommend more like going for, you know, a consistent money making method to grind for a while until you have enough money to be able to parlay that into actual combat gear. But if you really want a combat grind, then there are probably YouTube guides out there that would know more than I, because like I haven't done early game combat since 2020, so it's been a long time. What are the chances of exotics in that profile? Pretty high. I think I took the only exotic that I had out. It's my Rancher boots. Not Warlord's Domination. I'm already maxed Warlords. Here, I'll get it. There we go. There's Alfie. Okay, Alfie, I need you to get... No. I need you to be like... Yeah, there's good. Yeah, there's good. Is Skeleton Master CP better than Necrons? No, not for damage, but you don't ever have to refill arrows. So a lot of Kata players will be like, I'm okay with a little bit of a decrease in damage for the benefit of never having to refill my arrows. If your goal is damage, Skeleton Master CP is worse. But if you're okay giving up, it's a sacrifice, you know? You sacrifice some damage for the ability to never refill arrows. Please give me the achievement. Thank you! Responsible pet owner. Okay. Only OGs remember the Warlords achievement grind with Lyra. That's true. That was a long time ago. I maxed Warlords in 2016. Fun fact. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I need 5 more achievements, and for this we're going to fish with the Rod of Legends. Now, I don't have a Rod of Legends because I upgraded it to Rod of the Sea, so we're going to have to make a new one. So, challenging Rod, I guess I buy from somewhere. That was a fun time in VC with you. Don't bring up the VCs. Don't bring up the Warlords VCs. Challenging rod. I'm getting security checked on the wiki.hypixel.net. Are you for real? Warp Bayou. I hope I can craft a fishing rod. I don't have to buy it. Okay, cool. Challenging rod. Oh, hello, WikiTiki. You guys can have fun with that. Wow, you're destroying that WikiTiki. That's impressive. Recipe Rod of Legends. Okay, here we go. Here we go, chat. We're gonna craft this, and then we're gonna craft this, and it's now a Rod of Legends. And now we're gonna go over here. Cool. There we go. That's 25k AP, baby. So let's go to the lobby. 25,000 achievement points without legacy. 27, I mean, you know, 2,700 extra legacy AP, but you never use it? What the fuck? No, I upgraded it to Rod of the Sea, and then that doesn't count as the achievement. There we go, 25,000 achievement points. All right, now to max the rest of it. So let's do this. What else do we need to do? I need to put a wood singularity on an aspect of the Jerry. I don't have an aspect of the Jerry. So let me make one. Or maybe I do. It's the one, good luck with the 7-mod Sun Gecko. I already did that. Right, Jerry's not there anymore. GFS Oakwood 1, craft. Now to max Hypixel AP. I'm not Ojakey. Aspect of the Jerry. Okay, Warp Park. Forging up the coming soon. True, that's true. Cool. What am I missing? Birchwood. Missing birchwood. Cool. And boom. Seriously? That's the achievement. It's called Seriously. So I've gotten that one now. Warp Museum. I need to get the Pigman sword. And I need to go to the barn. I need to kill a pig. Cool. This is fair. That's what that one's called. It's called This Is Fair. Bum, 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 bum. Why don't you use the sign to search the item faster? I'm dumb, I guess is the answer to that question. Why don't I? I'm dumb. I'm missing 3. Okay, Warp Nucleus. So this is one that is kind of funny that I don't have. It's Melt to Death in the magma field. So we're going to be sitting here for a while. Or maybe if I'm in lava, does my heat increase faster? Maybe. It seems that way. Okay. And then I also need to feed someone to Orania. So anyone change the Magma Lord? Why is this like for the lava immunity? I don't think it's the Magma Lord. I think it's the Fire Talisman. I don't really want to mess up my tally bag. Or lava talisman, rather. Where is it? Consider disabling your heat res perk. It's a good idea. Ooh, that's a really good idea. Okay. That's fair, Luna. I'm just gonna stand out here. I'm heating up. I'm starting to burn. Who's Detective Andrew, and why does his name sound like Engineer Andrew? Detective Andrew predates Engineer Andrew by, like, a long time. Ex-moderator. He's been here for a while. Time to leave. I think he's now the Guildmaster of Foundation. Do I need to disable health regen and vitality as well? So I also need to feed someone to Aranya. I don't know if I have anybody to do that with. It shouldn't be needed. Should be fine. One more damage take. Boom. Should have stayed cool. It's true, I should have. Do achievements give sbxp? They do not. No, they give achievement points. Okay, so I need to feed someone to Aranya. Anyone want to be fed to Aranya? I forget where she is. She's in here, right? She's in like a hole in the wall. Me. Oh, you meant in game. I didn't mean getting eaten by a spider in real life. It can't be myself, right? I can't feed myself to Aranya. You can. Ask in the lobby. I already have a friend. Where you at? How good of a name is Detective Andrew if you're a mod? Pretty good, I would say. It's not bad. Alright, noted. Just do /send chords. Oh shit! Whoops, my bad. No, they're like mods to a flame. Like mods to a flame. He looks ready. He does look ready. Look at him. There you are, Ethan. Okay, let's go. All right. So you just gotta take the armor off. Boom. All right, and then if you come back here, and then I'll do it for you. Oh shit, I didn't claim my Kime. And then you can get a free Kime, which will give you like 1,000,000 coinage. How cool is that? What E-Man was he fighting in the Nether? You always got to be prepared. That's what they don't tell you, is you always got to be prepared. Free Chimera. Kime with a Y, not with an I. It's an important distinction. Thank you for correcting me, Luna. He's off to fight Enderman. Look at him go. There you are, Ethan. Alright, come over here. Talk to Aranya, and then I'll take the armor off, and we should be good. Guess who's back? Welcome back, Paro. Alright, talk to Aranya. Alright. Cool. Did you max mithril powder? Oh, to Paro. Alright, thank you for help. P leaf. Can't type. L. Okay. So we are missing, I think, one more achievement. Yes, we're missing one more achievement. Now this is the hardest one. I want everyone to be prepared for this, because this is the hardest achievement. So I didn't know how to do this for a very long time. But so it was told to me. So here's what we do. So what you gotta do is, I didn't know this, so what you gotta do is, if you play dungeons, which I don't that much, but if you play dungeons, then you can get this item. It's called, where is it? It's called Inflatable Jerry, okay? And then what you can do, so it only works in dungeons, which is an important thing to keep in mind, because again, I'm a very pro SkyBlock player, so I know how all of the items work. So what you do is you come into dungeons, and then you place it down. That's it. There you go. We've deployed a Jerry, and then we get the achievement Jerry for using an inflatable Jerry. So we got it. We're good. So we've done it, and that means we now have maximum SkyBlock achievements. Maximum SkyBlock achievements, everybody. 25,000 achievements, points, and maximum SkyBlock. What concerns me is this your first time placing a Jerry? That's, yeah, I mean, what else would I place one for? Door skipping? I'm not that cool. Max SkyBlock XP soon? Sure. You did 7 odd Sun Gecko already? Yeah. I think it's called maximum power or something. Yeah. How did we not place a Jerry in the past 6 years? Cooked. Listen, it just didn't come up, okay? It just didn't come up. Just never came up in the course of my duties. So someone was asking about what achievement points do. So this is the achievement menu. If you're in a lobby. Now this isn't the SkyBlock hub. This is a lobby. I know SkyBlock players maybe don't know what the difference is, but had you seen an item called Inflatable Jerry in Dungeons and never use it? Because, like, what's the point? It doesn't do anything. It just inflates a Jerry. So if you're in a lobby and you right-click your head, so this is your player head. If you right-click it and you go to Achievements, it's the diamond. I know my texture pack makes it look kind of like an emerald, but it's a diamond. And then you can see your achievement completion. And so there's a bunch of stuff. So here it's broken up into several categories, right? So like housing, SkyBlock, arcade, you know, these are the individual games too, like Pit and Duels, so all of those. And then you can track achievements. You can track these tiered. So this is an important thing. So in like let's say Bed Wars, right? Now there's challenge achievements. So these are things you have to do once. So like fall into the void, you get an achievement. Win your first game of Bed Wars, you get an achievement. Then there's tiered, and these are for like doing things a lot of times. Get 1,500 final kills. You know, collect 500 wool from enemy teams. I don't know why that's an achievement, but they made it one. You know, complete 30 challenges. All that kind of thing. And then if you do an achievement, you get a corresponding amount of achievement points, and then you can go to the achievement rewards, and every 100 you get a reward, and up to 25,000. So we're now done, but you know, there's more achievements to be gotten. And then what's the point? There's an achievement leaderboard. And then you can be on it. You can be on the achievement leaderboard. I'm 89th right now. I'm 89th. So, you know, there's room for improvement there. There's definitely room for improvement. But if your name is lyraava, you don't collect the rewards. That's true. I don't collect the rewards. I have 142 unclaimed achievement rewards, and I have 5 unclaimed leveling rewards. I'm just not fucking with them. I'm just not fucking with it. So this is the current leaderboard. Jakey, he's the closest. Is a little shout out to my guild member, Jakey. Jakey has this many achievements. That's a lot of achievements. It's actually, if you look, 31,935, 30,960. Very confusing, right? How did that work? I don't know why. They removed 75 AP, and then apparently it hasn't super updated. But basically, there is 50 AP that he's missing. Jakey is missing. He's a little bit of a self-promotion, or not self-promotion. Jakey is missing these 2 achievements, but he'll get them. I'm on there too. Just someone spelled my name horribly wrong. Yeah, that happened to me too. But people like to make fun of my achievement point grind because I have some really odd games maxed. So I have Speed UHC maxed. That's like not a common one. I have Smash maxed. That's a more common one, but like it's you know, people don't have that one. I have Arena Brawl maxed. This one's pretty rare in the big 25. And then I have Warlords maxed. And Warlords is one where, you know, people are jealous of this max. I can't lie. People want this max. But I don't have Bed Wars maxed, and I didn't have SkyBlock maxed until today. You guys were there for that one. So, you know, there's some room for improvement on these. Definitely Mega Walls is a big blind spot, but like, you know. I'm sorry to hear that you got muted. Surprised you have Warlords Max post-update? They didn't add, in the most recent update, they didn't add any achievements. When they updated Domination, they added a tiered for points captured, and I did that in a weekend, and then I moved on. I'm sorry to hear that, Paro. It's very messed up, Mamon. So yeah, that was the plan for the stream today. I thought it was going to take a little longer than 50 minutes, to be completely honest with you. I thought it was going to take a little longer to max SkyBlock. So what are you going to do now? I don't know, the world is my oyster or whatever. Someone asked if I had been on my AP hunting grind. I did kind of return to achievement hunting. Here's what I did for people that are curious. I maxed Dropper. I did these 2 achievements. What else did I do? Where is it? I did party games. I did Pixel Party. I did Speed Builders. I did Speed Builders wins. I saw you playing Dropper. I believe it. What else did I do? I did a lot of Mega Walls one times. They weren't that bad, but I did a lot of them. I did some Build Battle, regular APs. I did a lot of Bed Wars. I've been doing the Slumber Hotel. I'm pretty much done with the Slumber Hotel. So I've been, you know, I've been around. I've been doing some stuff. Basically getting the achievements that I find fun out of the way. Because, like, I don't really want to play Blitz. But I do like Mega Walls. People don't know this, but, like, I do have 1,100 Mega Walls wins. I do be fucking with Mega Walls. Actually, what's funny is I haven't played Enderman since 2018, 2019, and I'm still 15th on the leaderboard for Enderman wins. That's pretty cool. I don't know. Just flexing now at this point. That's very funny. Yo. Pixel Party high key goated. That's true. I mean, Speed Builders is fun. I don't know if you guys have ever played Speed Builders, but like it's a fun little game that they made here. When people are playing it. Fast S Plus runs need tank. Holy shit, is that Tamon? They added Speed Builders? They did add Speed Builders. Stop playing Speed Builders. Thank you, Big Huge Burgers 6. 30 mil away from my first Hyperion. I'm happy as fuck. You've got this, Exotic. You've got this. Remember, have to hopping off Hypixel to play that? I hear that. Reading Camus. I have not read Camus. My sister's read Camus, though. You can talk to her about it. Fuck, man. I'm a little rusty. It's been a while. It's been a while. Being so good at this game. I believe it. They added it. I don't know when they added Speed Builders. It's a while ago now. You're better? Never mind. Bro, that sucked. Started The Stranger last night. Ooh. I hope it's enjoyable for you. People love Camus. Remember being good at build battle and the math thing from social commands in late 2021, early 2022? Ooh, quick maths. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Not the quick math sweat? I know. That's I can tell he's a pit player. .05 seconds average response time? No fucking one tick. Come on. Found out all the people I used to play on 5 with are all wiped now because apparently they were cheating. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Is everyone fucking cheats nowadays. It's very sad. I don't like it. But, like, you know, what am I supposed to do about it if I can't place blocks? I'm not winning against someone that doesn't care about stairs. It's not so much caring. There's just tech. They can be 90 degrees flipped. Tell your co-op fix the game. They tried. I mean, Rev isn't the one that does that. Rev isn't a coder. I'm sorry to say. I haven't cheated in M5 though. I mean, I've been asking myself that same question, but like, I don't know if I'll ever get the answer to it. Bum, bada, bum. You allowed to tell us at what point in the chain of command it fails? I don't know what you mean. Like if I tell Rev, who does Rev tell? Because I don't know. I'm not an admin. Sorry, I'm not an H rank. Getting banned at M5 is like impossible. They most definitely went to M7. I mean, probably they did cheat in M7, but like they also be cheating in M5, you know? People cheat in M5, it's for money because makes more than M7 and wants the top 1 spot. They do be wanting me. They do be wanting me. Nah, I'm just kidding. They probably don't want me. Fuck. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I suck. I suck. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I care about stairs that time. How about that? Some people are really bad at the game and want to be in runs with really good players. Yeah, I know it's often a skill issue, but like, you know. Oh shit. I don't know if I've ever built drill. Okay, wood. It's not that bad, I think. It's not that bad. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Stairs, stairs. Okay, and then we have wood and wood. And we make a little plus with the wood. And we do a little some of this with the clay. 1, 2, 3. And I don't know where this goes. I think it goes here. Uh-oh. I built it wrong. Maybe it goes here. Oh, okay. Cool. Every time someone messages me in funny heal, I invite them and say point and laugh and kick them again. That's incredible. There you go. That's Speed Builders, everybody. It's a great game that they've made there. Good players kind of expect you to either be good or cheat. That's also true. We'll only play with 2 cheater healers that are better and clear than not having cheaters. I don't know what that means. Also, hello, Trix. This is the #1 build battle player, in case anyone was wondering. Hello, Shyrule. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. What's going on? I don't know what to do. What should we do, chat? Guess I could try to fish. Try to finish the fishing grind. What else do I even have to do in... GM5 just sounds sad. Not that hard to stonk and have good roots, legit. I know, I don't even have good roots, and legit. Gardener F7. You're right, I do need to set up F7 at some point. There's no people for Kudra. I gotta get Kudra people. I gotta get Kudra people. You're so right. I gotta also make sure that my numbers are accurate. Really quick, guys. I gotta make sure that my numbers are accurate. 86, that's right. Yep, 15, that's right. Those are still right. Kudra's still, so Bestiary is the other one I gotta check. That one's right. Okay, cool. We're good. I'm getting invited to a party by Suckier. It's interesting. It's should we see what he wants? I imagine it's to steal my account, but you know, maybe. maybe it's not. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see what he wants. What do you want, Suckier? What's up? Oh, God. Oh, I forgot. It's the fifth option. It's the fifth option. It's a pit player trying to find my. Oh man, that's awesome. I mean, I was literally in a PB party with a router, and they invited Mamone instead, and the runs were better. Yeah, but like that's because you can't substitute skill with cheats. You can make up for it to a certain extent, but you can't completely. How much do you think it's good to spend on a first Hyperion? Whatever L bin is, I would guess. I don't know how much they are nowadays. 1.8? Anyone know? Does anyone know? Wonder if anyone is fishing. Anyone fishing? Anyone in the chat fishing? Do I go to SkyBlock Z to see if anyone is fishing? Cheats can to a certain degree compensate for the hands of a good player, but you can never have your cheats compensate for the brain of a good player. Ooh, you're kind of spitting bars on that one. I'm kind of spitting on that one. And then the M7 community is way different. Unfortunately, the best M7 players are cheers, and you kind of got to deal with it. I reject it. You don't have to deal with it. You can be like me. And just ignore that that's part of the game at all. It's not a great solution, but hey, you know what? It works. Hold on. I gotta... When in doubt, pull up a previous my own stream so that I can know what my hotbar setup is. Why you have a hoe in your inval doing dungeons? So a very, very, very long time ago, the Blessed enchant used to give you speed anywhere, including in dungeons. They fixed it probably in like 2021, and I'm just really lazy and haven't bothered to change it because I'm a creature of habit. I hope that answers the question. Ho stacking in the big 25. Yep. It's over, bro. Holy. So a lot of people, old dog moment. It's a Booleano was telling me to do. Booleano and I, we're fossils from a similar epoch, I suppose. That's not my fishing setup. Where is my fishing setup? Oh, here it is. Yep, I want that rod. I want this flay. I would love my hotspot radar. I would love this as well. The hurricane bottle I can fuck with. And shurikens. Yep. I'd also love to get my magic find, and I want my Abaphone. Where's my Abaphone at? Abaphone. There he is. Cool. This is so old. I remember him having a backpack for the wands. So true. Do you have a spelling bee skin? Just asking. Spelling bee. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like I do. Yep. Avaphone? It is an Avaphone. It's a peak skin. It's not bad. I felt like it personally attacked me, so. My tallies bag filled with dupe tallies for the accidental little patch and tally stacking with the lower upgrades again. That's a very funny notion. Fishing speed 350, secret chance 99? Do I really need to go put my beacon on secret chance? That sucks. Oh well. I guess I don't have to, because I could just play with people, but... Interesting how. Why are you not in Nerds? I've been in Nerds twice. I was removed both times for inactivity. Would it make sense for you to be there and talk about dungeon stuff? I don't know. You'd have to ask them. I just noticed why the name change. Why the name change? Would love to know your thoughts. Together, Nerds doesn't require in-game activity. No, I was removed for inactivity in Nerds, not in the game. I was added originally because I was #1 mining XP after the Dwarven Mines update, and then I don't actually remember why I got invited the second time. What am I doing? Calling Maxwell. lyraava is surviving for months at this point. That's peak. Well, it wasn't lyraava. Before it was arrowblock. I guess I can talk about it, but like before, hold on. Before it was this. Before it was arrowblock. But if you notice, arrow backwards, Lyra. Hidden in plain sight. This for a lot longer this time. Welcome back, Paro. It's not even that you have to grind it, you just have to take part in discussions. Yeah, it's true. I gotta bite my tongue when I talk about Nerds, I'm sorry. Ski Mask never die in price since the update? I have no idea. I haven't checked. Probably also not be apping. Yeah. Yeah, it's still about 200 mil. I mean, that's pretty much what it is, but like, I just wasn't active. I'm not saying it was an unfair kick. I was inactive. Now, the reasons for why I'm inactive, that, you know, that gets into subjectivity, and I could get into some hot water with certain individuals, so I don't want to you know, but like it wasn't. They were both fair removals. Gatekeeping nerds. Yeah. That's what they do. The elite team into the Hypixel Player Council, into nerds, into Pit Conclave, into whatever else there was. You know. That's what they do best. What up, bro? Hello, SkyBlock Macro is. How's it going? Makes no sense to me. I heard they rejected Nash's. Or acting like they even want to touch dungeons. That's true. What was the last dungeons update outside of Icefall Chains and Removal Bomb Defuse? Wasn't it, wasn't it the one that added all like the Felthorn Reaper and everything? This looks more like water fishing to me. Well, I've made it so that my lava looks like water. It's a little bit easier on my eyes. It's a good point, Mio. I don't know, Mamone. I don't know what you're referring to. I apologize. Also noticed you changed your skin. I did change the skin. Yeah. I changed the skin and I changed the username. Hello, How. I'm a fan. You're a fan of the skin? I appreciate it. I'm a fan of you. Oh, well, I appreciate that as well. I wouldn't get your hopes up for Sand Dungeon. Last time you streamed, you see my die from Ento? I did. I did. You dripped out. Oh, Fiery Scuttler. Okay. Excuse me. Just chill out a little bit. Just chill out a little bit. Got a max fungi cutter. Ooh. There you go. Trying to get burrowing spores. Haven't been playing that much? Don't worry, you're preaching to the choir. I haven't been playing much at all. That is quite funny, Luna. If you go server for server in your Discord, I can't find a single dungeon Discord that won't just straight up fall off if they changed 1.20. Yeah, but like they could just be like, okay, Dungeons is dead now. They're under no obligation to fix their game. That's a hell of a goal, Hal. I'm saying now that I'm happy about it. I mean, I think realistically they won't. I don't think they're just gonna tell every dungeon player to go fuck themselves, but like, it could in theory happen. That was old crop average 46. Yep, that was old crop average 46. You are not wrong. What achievement are you going for? Oh, you're right. I finished that already. I already maxed all the SkyBlock achievements. They're all done now. Thank you for pointing that out. I forgot to update the title. That is based. My co-op did max potato. Shout out my co-op. There you go, Paro. Just being on the 15H situation. I don't know what the 15H situation is. So I don't know. If you're willing to read, I guess you can go over to their channel and read through posts. I could. It's true. But all the videos were deleted, 15H was kicked and looted. Seems like that channel has a lot of infinite drama. At a certain point, it has to be the common denominator. By his friends. He was kicked from his co-op and looted by his friends. There's got to be more to it than that. There's more to it, obviously, and I'm kind of biased. Well, I read it and I'm confused why you're biased in favor of 15H. I guess is what I'll say. Also, I'm very annoyed that I got a Jobus. So I really don't want to do this fight. Oh, it died? Okay. Cool. I'll take my Magma Lord Fragment and go. It's gonna try to Magic Find swap, but I guess it doesn't matter. How's the grind? Oh, it's going well so far, Dreamt. I maxed AP. You missed it, I'm sorry. I know I told you I was going to do it, and I did it. I was a day late, but you know. What prompted the name change? See, the thing is, I keep telling people to take a guess, and no one ever takes a guess. What the hell, but yay? Yeah, thank you, thank you. I took a guess? You kind of took a guess. I'll settle for half a guess. I can meet you in the middle. I can meet you in the middle and say you gave me half a guess. You also changed your IRL name. That is true. You've correctly guessed it. I will take a bet. Did you lose a bet? Nope. You changed your IRL name. I did. Congratulations. I'm goated. I mean, the thing is, like, I think it's pretty obvious. But, like, people... I mean, like, let's be real. I wasn't doing a very good job of hiding it for the last 5 months of streaming. Like, we can address the elephant in the room if you guys want to. Lyra's name was always Lyra. Depends on how you want to look at it. But like as Hal mentioned earlier, this being Lyra backwards for like 4 months is, you know. Damn it. Yes, it was. It is no longer. I mean, that's why the username was what it was. And that's why the username is what it is now. I will give people credit. A lot of people figured it out, like, way early on. But, like, you know. Guy just messed you up. Yeah, Thunder kind of rolled me. I never was a part of Discover Ava real name. That's true. You know, I did it too early because I said I was going to reveal the first letter when I got 1,000 subscribers, and then I never did it. That random data just hit me. Well, oh, Fiery Scuttler. I mean, yeah, fair enough. If you weren't part of the trying to figure out my name. Thought viewers made you change it, but nice. No, they didn't make me change it. I just changed it on my own volition. I mean, I was already hiding my username by nicknaming myself Ava. I mean, let's be real. There were a lot of signs. A, the cape. I mean, I have a Minecon cape, but this is a client-side change to this cape. That's, you know, that's a pretty blatant one. This being Errol, everything being changed to be Ava, even though Aiden is was 5/8 of my old name. You know, there's many other signs that there were along the way. Walk us through the 13 unique places you hid it in impossibly obscure ways. It wasn't in that many different ways. Okay? And it was for my own, That's true, Dreamt did force me to do it. I haven't been able to tune into your streams for us, that's why I was confused by the name change. Well, I mean, it did kind of come at it. I haven't strummed for a month. Okay, fine. You want to go over the places that it was hidden? It was hidden in this. It was hidden in the scoreboard. I'm just gonna show SkyBlock Z because I don't know. I remember seeing the cipher. Oh, well, that's in a private Discord. I hid it in a private Discord through a Vignette cipher. Here. Add window capture. Hope it doesn't show anything too important. This is the more obvious one. This is the most obvious one that I did. If you look on my Discord and you look, oh, I'm gonna do this poorly, I think. But if you look right there, you see the I'm gonna make it even bigger. You see that? You see the about me? You see what happens if I move it all the way over here to the side of the screen? You see what happens with that first letter? See what happens there? Whoa, yeah. There you go. That was the, I think, that's what I argue is the most obvious place that I hid it. It's not even really hidden. The Puzzle Master. There are a few others. My status for a while was this was my status for a while. If you look in the second letter, that's another place I hid it. And then the final place that I hid it that only one person found, but someone actually did find it, which was insane to me, is in my Ender Chest 9. I changed this from pink stained glass to these, which is lime, yellow, red, aqua. Lyra. That one was insane. Shut up. Someone found that one. How did they figure it out? I don't know. Ask her how she figured it out. It's all a coincidence and Lyra just started haunting you everywhere. That's true. Yeah, that is true. It was never that deep. No, it was for me. I didn't really do it with the intention of having people like, I wasn't like, hee, you gotta find it. I was just like, you know, I'm not publicly out, but I can be publicly out in small ways that only me would know. Just for my own enjoyment. They weren't really, they were puzzles that weren't meant to be solved. That's cool. I thought it was neat. I did it in other ways too, but like those weren't public. Those were more in my personal life. Definitely not being the allegations anymore then. What do you mean allegations? Were people alleging it before? I mean, yes, they were. They were. Every time anyone saw my cape, I think that was the first follow-up question. How does it feel being publicly out now? It feels good. I don't know. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's a little nerve-wracking, I suppose. We all kind of knew. Really, you all kind of knew? You all had your suspicions? Max XP soon. Good luck, gamer. Thank you, Toaster. Thank you. You being a SkyBlock player was the first hint? That's not true. I think you're drowning. You shouldn't sit in the water for long. Nah, it's all good. It's lava. My armor protects me. Wordy Perm knew? How did Wordy Perm know? Now now you gotta give me this information. You can't just tease me like this. What allegations? I'm so slow. How? Look at the cape. I hope that helps. Any money making methods? Tips, Mr. Billionaire? You know, mine a bunch or farm a bunch, depending on what you do. Because I started a full-length discussion at some point when I noticed some stuff like 2 months ago. What stuff? I'm so interested. You've intrigued me. Yes, for me, it's way more obvious because I'm really active in the scene IRL. That's true. Pretty much, like, a lot of people figured it out way early on, and the people that messaged me about it were trans. So, like, if you're in the know, then it's pretty obvious, I suppose. What if the fish swim in your tummy? I don't know. I don't know if that's how Minecraft anatomy works. So what is the question marks for, Mamone? I asked some questions and you answered with guess or something I really don't remember. Well, I was always very coy. I never, when people asked me if I was trans, I never said yes or no. I had a lot of different ways that I tried to not answer the question. Guess was probably one where I was feeling particularly uncreative, because that's an uncreative answer. The non-binary type thing. That's true. A lot of people thought I was non-binary, which is part of the trans umbrella. So I guess that would make me trans, but like it's interesting to me. We all have too much SkyBlock playtime, like everyone is in the know about the pink, blue, white, or whatever the color flag is. I don't know the colors. Well, then you're not in the know. You're right. That is the colors, but like you need to have some conviction about it. It was very funny how many people thought I was non-binary. I'm colorblind. I'm innocent, by the way. Okay. Nice hate. It's true. Sorry, you got me. You caught me being ableist. That's on me. I'm sorry. I'll be better. How insensitive. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't know. He asked how it is being Lyra estrogen enjoyer. That was really funny. I don't know if you guys remember Zeph making so many jokes about how estrogen would improve my rates. Zeph was doing that shit without knowing. So, you know, It's a very funny bit that she scrolled into. The archer goat can't see. Well, it could be like, you know, it improves all of his other senses, you know. Just want to stop by and say hi and make fun of you a little. Bye, abolishment. Yay, Lyra, hi. Hi, Alyssa. Hello. Oops, sorry, I forgot to put myself on D&D for the stream. That was my Discord notification. But yeah. So Zeph was making that joke without knowing that I was already on estrogen. Pink desk soon? You know. Soon. Whenever IKEA makes one. Soon TM. Yeah, soon TM. It's a very laggy lobby. Your nails are pretty. Thank you! Thank you. So I just did a green FN and got the triple point. Is that a chemistry reference? I'm not good at chemistry. You're already on E. Does that answer your question? There's actually a game update, oh my god. It's coming soon. Damn. Yeah, I know, that's what I mean, like, it's been a long time for me. I've been on E since I started streaming. It's just a small patch, probably nothing significant. Fixing a few typos. 47th patch since last patch notes. They do love doing that. They love rolling out patches every 6th second. Oh, how? That's actually a good point. I hadn't thought about it like that. Uh-oh. I don't know, Paro. It's a good question. This lobby is really laggy. Going to in vain hope that there is a non-laggy Crimson Isle instance somewhere. Wonder if this guy's gonna get upset that I'm fishing here. I hope he doesn't. Ooh. That does sound good. Sounds like a Five Guys meal. OMG, hi, oomph. Hello, Tilly. How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Your nails are so pretty. What the flip? Thank you. Thank you. I'm a fan of them. So I appreciate the compliment. They're like a different shade of pink and they're more sparkly. And I changed the shape of them because like everyone else is like you really want more like flat, but I like pointy. I like pointy nails, so I had to get them more pointy. There's a game update. Seen a Instagram reel of World War II Part 2 with goofy characters, and they place Elon Musk and Trump. That's interesting. Can't handle having nails while I use my keyboard. I mean, Tilly, it's the same way for me. Like, I had to adapt. Improvise, adapt, overcome, that kind of thing. So, like, you can see, like, I brought this up earlier in the stream, is, like, I use this knuckle on my pinky to do control now, because I can't do this. I can't hit it with that part of my hand, so I do this. Do some of this. I still do it for shift for some reason, but like, you know, there's adaptations. You can improvise, adapt, overcome. What are the keyboard switches? I don't know. Whatever the default Razer Black Widow Chroma clickies are. I didn't change them. These are the original switches. I don't know what switch color is mechanical for Razer. I know they have 3, which is like silent, sport mode, and clicky. And I use the clicky. Crouching with shift. I use default keybinds for everything. I hotkey 9, man. You guys know this. You guys know I hotkey 9. Razer Green / Cherry MX Blues equivalent. I use Cherry MX Blues equivalent. This is a Razer keyboard? It is. It is a Razer Black Widow Chroma V3 Quartz Edition. It matches the headphones. Matches the headphones. There's also a mouse, but I don't use a Death Adder. I use a Taipan, so. The headphones have ears? Yeah, it's the headphones. It's the headphones in the profile pic that Subby is wearing. You can see them. They're right here. They have. You can see in the scoreboard. They have there's the headphones and they have the ears. Pink mouse soon also. True. You should build a custom keyboard. I want to. I just like, you know, I lack the skills. Especially if you enjoy clicky switches. I know. I really do want to build one. I'll build one. It's on the list of things I need to do, but like it's far down there. How's already got it figured out? Why fish? I'm missing XP. Never actually looked at the PFP before now. It is. Have you like researched anything? I did a while ago and then I forgot it all because I chickened out because I can't spend money. I'm bad at spending money. The profile picture is my headphones, which are the cat ear headphones, on a substitute doll plush from Pokemon. Here he is. Here's the substitute doll plush. He's wearing the headphones. That's why we call him Cat Ear Subby. I'm getting Bonzo staffed. It's also on the scoreboard. It is on the scoreboard. It's everywhere. Friends thought I was trans as I wanted to buy cat headphones. Fishing 75, everybody. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze. Yeah, I mean, people thought I was trans for less. They were right, but like... you know. I mean, in my defense, I had these headphones before I knew I was trans. I've had them for 6 years? 7? No. At least 5 years. I had them during the start of COVID, so that means I've had them for at least 5 years. I think a little bit before that, but like, oh my god, Thunder, stop this. Embarrassing display. So, like, if you assumed I was trans when I bought the headphones, you would have been wrong. No issues with them so far? It's time for new headphones. You should research that too. They're cooking. Why would I replace the headphones? They're working fine. They have cat ears, they're pink, and they're working. I have no complaints. This mouse is 7 years old. At least. And it's working fine. It's doing the job. How your mice have such a good life? I treat them well. Just kidding. No, I don't. I don't know. It's a sturdy mouse. Lasts me like 5 months. How do they break? Maybe I'm obsessed, but like every time I buy anything, I spend like at least a week figuring out what the absolute best choice is. Yeah, I do that too. I just always chicken out at the end. I'm like, I get like overwhelmed with the amount of choices. I'm like, this is the one I want, and then I'm like, it's $90. I don't want to spend $90, and then I don't spend any money. I have the same attitude with real money as I do with SkyBlock money. Why would I buy that 10th star for my Shadow Assassin cloak? It doesn't do anything. Kind of the same thing. Why would I buy that other mouse when I have one that works perfectly fine? Thinking of buying new ones, and I might go for in-ear headphones. I can't do in-ear. That's really upsetting to me because like I would love to be able to be like an AirPod user, but I can't do in-ear. It's really upsetting. I gotta do over the ear. The same attitude as I have with SkyBlock money. I just spend it a lot. I mean, that's fair. At least you're self-aware. I kind of get the grind set. I spent a lot of money yesterday. That was like the first time I spent a lot of money. In-ear doesn't get cat ears though. That's true. What did you get? I got clothes. It was pretty uneventful. I can't lie to you. Like it was pretty. I think people would find it boring. But like I went. Yeah, you know. How much did you spend? $350, give or take. Can't lie to you. If only I spent as much time on clothes as I do on mice, my life would be 5 times easier. I feel that. I feel that. I mean, it wasn't like $350 makes it seem like I bought a lot of clothes. I didn't buy a lot of clothes. It's just that like the clothes that I bought are expensive. Doesn't seem that bad. It wasn't a lot. It hurt me to do it. It really hurt me to do it because I'm not used to spending money, period, let alone on clothes. You live in the US, it's like nothing. Okay, it's fair enough, but like, ooh, a double hook scuttler. But it was a new experience for me. Because I got bras, and bras are fucking expensive. They don't tell you that shit. Actually, they do. They make it pretty clear, but like, I'm still gonna be complain about it. Ooh, a runic. Oh wait, I don't need to care about that anymore because I have max rune book. I don't need to care about that. Yes, how? How are you doing on this fine day? I'm doing well. I'm fishing. How much time do you spend on Instagram Reels a day? I don't have an Instagram account, so 0 minutes. Sobbing emoji. I'm sorry, I fit a lot of trans stereotypes, but like I don't fit that one. That one I don't fit. I also don't fit the stereotype of loving anime, but you guys know that because I talk about that. I just made an Instagram account for Reels. Oh, yeah, no. I think I have an Instagram account from like 6 years ago because my partner at the time really wanted me to make one, so I did. And then I did not use it. Wish I had that iron sword you use. One day. One day. God damn, Juicy. You should be more cautious of the SkyBlock trans stereotypes. Also, you're missing out on anime stereotypes. What do you mean I should be more cautious about the SkyBlock trans stereotype? Would love to know your thoughts about the SkyBlock trans stereotype. Just craft one with a stick and 2 iron ingots. That's true. It'll be an iron sword. It won't be able to do all that mine can, but like, it's pretty cool. It is an iron sword. Chicken jockey? That's true. They called it with the fried chicken. They made chicken jockey before chicken jockey was a thing. That's crazy. They were before their time. The Hypixel SkyBlock dev team was before their time. I'm getting Bonzo staffed. They love me, man. American friend keeps sending me a GIF of the Minecraft movie. I never watch it. You gotta watch the Minecraft movie. It's like a cinematic experience. It's so bad that it's good. It's not even that bad. I mean, like, you gotta go into it with expectations, right? If you're going into it expecting Citizen Kane, you're gonna be disappointed because it's definitely not like an actually good film. But like, if you're going into it expecting a really, really bad movie, you're gonna be pleasantly surprised because it's not a really, really bad movie. It's like a pretty bad movie. Where'd he go? Where'd my friend go? Oh, there he is. So I gotta lock in on my Ragnarok here, because apparently someone's trying to grief me, which I do find funny. He griefed me and then didn't even get kill credit, like he didn't even get the assist, which is very interesting to me. There he is. He's back. Oh, I got a burnt text. Ah. Okay. I'll take it. It's your second bird text. It's actually like, I've gotten quite a few of them. I think maybe like 3 or 4. So I'm pretty happy with it. I'm definitely not upset about it. Would love to be able to use my item. Thanks. It's probably oh, really? Thunder? Can I like? I want to read chat. I want to read chat, man. I don't know what that means, Meloa. I can't lie to you. I would never lie to you or anybody. Are you secretly 10 feet tall? Nope, I'm 5'10". Actually, I'm like closer to 5'9" now, but like, you know, I'm still gonna call it I'm 5'10". You have a shrinking arc? Not that much, only a little bit. My does, especially since I'm also Bulgarian, have imprinted a long-lasting view of SkyBlock trans people. This probably comes up bad unless you're like the 2 people in this chat that know what I'm talking about. I don't know what that means. Estrogen kicking in? That's true. That is what's happening. I mean, I've been on estrogen for like 5 months, so like things are starting to happen, you know? Well, that's interesting. It's pretty average. Yeah. There was like a big drama. Right as I came back. I'm sorry that there was drama involving trans people. Better to be average than below. I would prefer to be much shorter. But can't do much about it. Max MP OMG. Yep. I do have max MP. Hey. Hey, Alia. How's it going? I never responded to your message, but like I appreciated the kind words. Halfway to AOC right now? Yo, lock in. How expensive is AOC nowadays? I'm okay. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. $4.2 to 4.5? Ugh. Well, it's going down, I guess, but it's still. That's extreme. I wonder what's up with this person. It's like a well-known cheater in the M7 community that targets trans people. What do you mean? What's that guy with pearls doing? He's like a mosquito. I know. He's cracking me up. He's just throwing pearls. I mean, I hope he's having a good time. I'm not too sure why he's doing it. It's not a single person. It's like a couple of people. There are transphobic M7 players. That's crazy. In other news, water is wet. The sky is blue. Opinion on cat girls? Yeah, positive, I guess. I love it for them. I guess I kind of am one with the headphones, but like, I don't know if I'd classify myself as one. I'd say transphobic per se. I would more use the word predator. I don't know what you mean by that. Like, what are they doing? They're targeting trans people how? And for what purpose? Oh, he's back. Ender Pearl guy is back. Look at him go. Look at him go. I don't want to go in on all the drama. Okay, fair enough. I just don't know what you mean. They're targeting trans people, but they're not transphobic. But they're predatory. But like, I don't think you mean that like they're chasers. So I'm just confused. So I'm gonna say that sucks. Is you a trans? Are you a femboy or a tomboy? That neither of those are trans though. Like if you're a cis woman who is presenting more masculine in such a way that you're a tomboy, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're trans. It just like, you know, it means you're pushing the bounds on what could be classified on what your expected gender role is. And then femboys, they're, I mean, boys in the name, so they're not trans. They're cis men who want to appear more feminine. It is very interesting though that like both have boy in the name. I'm not pushing really a random question. No, it's fair enough. I'm not saying that it's I'm not saying you're being malicious. It's just like I'm here to provide my thoughts. So I would say I'm neither a femboy nor a tomboy. For the reason as in I'm not a femboy because I'm not a boy. And I'm not a tomboy because I'm not trying to appear more masculine. I suppose. I would love to be able to catch a fish. How do I pronounce lyra? Lyra. Not lira, not the Turkish currency or now defunct Italian currency. A lot of people have said lira, which, you know, it's a lot of Europeans, and I understand it because, you know, they're familiar with lira. Two people pronounced it Laura, which is very interesting to me. I don't know how they got there. I'm very interested to know what language pronounces that sound as Because I'm not saying that they're wrong. I mean, they are wrong, but like I'm not saying that like it could be for a reason, and I'm interested to know what that reason is. Name. Sorry, Mel. I think your previous message didn't go through. Because I just see the word name from you. Scandinavian languages? Might be. Why choose the name Lyra? It's a good question. It's not a question that I can easily answer. I didn't pick it. I know a lot of trans people, they pick their name. You know, like they're like, this one sounds cool, I'm gonna pick it. So like, you know, this is my name now. I didn't pick it. It just kind of spawned in my head. So I guess I pick it, but I didn't choose it with any intention. It just kind of like appeared. Hey Eva, hey Adcam, how's it going? You just said roll a coin flip for a name. Kind of. God or whatever deity or otherwise you believe in gave it to you. I don't know if that was from it. It's actually from a place of trauma, which I've spent a lot of time figuring out. But like the short answer that doesn't get into a lot of detail, that is like very sad, depressing, and not totally mine to share, is just that it spawned in. What was your name before? It was the part of my name username that I removed. It was Aiden. Chose my name before I realized I was trans. Correct. Well, not correct, because like obviously your experience is different than mine, but like, you know, same, I guess is what I should say. Same. I started calling myself Lyra before I admitted to myself that I was trans. Like a year or so before, maybe a little bit longer. Fair enough. I was wanting to see if there was some similarity. No, not really. They're pretty different. At least I think they're pretty different. I can't really see a connection. They share one letter. There's an A in both of them. Other than that, though. Been traveling to California for 2 weeks. Huge. If I could, I'd probably change my name to Mio. That would be cool, but like too much of a hassle. Maybe if they make it a one-button thing. So true. What does it take to admit that to yourself? Is it a gradual process or like a snap? I think it's different for everybody. You know, like I can only speak to my personal experience. At least in my experience and with the people that I've conversed with, like there's not really a moment. You know what I mean? Oh, hey Flash. It's not really like I wasn't trans and now I am. It's more of like oh, this is kind of how I've always felt, but I didn't have a way to explain it to myself. So there are signs that I can point to from years and years and years and years ago. And then there are signs I can point to relatively recently, or at least comparatively easily. Or what do you call it? Yeah, more recent. Right, this is in the dojo, I can't be here. Mugma, go away. So like for me it was a lot of how do I explain it? It took signs that were so obvious that I couldn't ignore them anymore before I could even contemplate that was a reality. And it also took me talking with other people that had been in similar positions. I guess is how I can explain it. Just got home to Denmark yesterday. I love that. Can I buy that flash? What are we talking about? Realizing that you're trans. I mean, not you specifically, but like people. What people do. I mean, the name was a big one. The name was a big part of it. That was a sign that I couldn't quite ignore anymore. Whoa. What are the chances of catching Jawas with whale bait? I don't know. Can I right click? Thank you. What's your favorite brain rot / MLG of the past 4 years? Very Tall Bart. That's my favorite YouTube poop content. I love Very Tall Bart. MLG? I don't know. I'm tempted to just say MLG Teletubbies because, like, it's a classic for people in the know. He's back. The Ender Pearl person is back. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do this time? Thank you, Luna. Oh, he's gyroing and ice spraying. Trying to avoid that golden fish. I am avoiding the golden fish. Got cooties. What's his user? Speedomat. He's a dungeon player, evidently. What? A dungeon player is trying to grief me? That's crazy. I'm shocked. I would never have expected... Yeah, whatever. The sarcasm is too obvious. It's getting boring. How do you deal with the unintentional rod swap where you get the stats of your hype when you throw a rod? So yeah, the way that I cope with that is I just, like, you can kind of see that, like, I do this and then I wait a little bit before I cast the rod. Because if you do it too quick, like if you do it, here I'll show you. If you do it like this, like I'm holding my hype and then boom, it doesn't work, or it usually doesn't work. But if you wait like a little bit, then it works, and you don't get you know what it is. You don't get cucked. If you use pet rules, it updates instantly. If you use pet rules, it updates instantly. If you have a combat rule, it usually doesn't happen, but having 2 cast rod rules forces it to reset stats either way. There you go. So that's why my rod gets cooked 80% of the time. Yeah, you got to get used to the wait period. I mean, you can see that, like, I'm waiting, but like it's tough. You gotta get used to the timing. Showcase that using mana change on the little mana thing. I don't know what that means. It's just kind of nonsense to me. Why no pet rules? I don't like them. Not a fan. I'm lazy. I'm bored. I'm an old dog. I don't want to learn new tricks. What other excuse? If you hold your hype, you can see when the stats update based on when you get more mana. Oh, that's true. That's true. If you look at the mana, you can see it says 3200, and then it says 3900, and now it says 3200. If you want to, you can wait until the 3200 shows up, and then you know for a fact. But your hotbar doesn't update every tick, so you could be missing out on ticks. And you don't want to miss out on ticks. Me when I'm talking to a bug collector. Or just use the 3 pet rules. Lazy. I'm lazy. Peak humor, I can't lie. Thanks. Oh, I was going to talk about the skin, because someone brought up the skin. The skin is pretty transcoded, I can't lie. I mean, like, the head has a trans flag on it, so, like, you know, like, that's pretty obvious. But then, like, the skin is based on Lyra from Pokemon, and I want to be very clear, I want to address the allegations to everyone. Even though I'm a fan of Pokemon, that's not why I chose the name. I know that's why everyone's going to think I changed the name. I did not choose that name because it was the protagonist of Heart Gold Soul Silver in the English transliteration. I did not know that information until like 3 different people were like, "Did you know this?" And I was like, "Oh fuck, everyone's going to think that I picked that name because of that." It's not why I did it. I want to be very clear. I want to be very clear. Anime stereotype check. It's not. Pokemon is not an anime, or at least not the Pokemon that I consume. The Pokemon that I consume is a video game. And I did not know her name was Lyra. Okay? But my friend had a good point. She was like, why don't you just make your skin Lyra from Pokemon? And I was like, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Because I was going to change it from darker anyway. You consume Pokemon? I consume Pokemon media. I don't consume actual Pokemon. Pokemon consume my dollars because I give my dollars in exchange for Pokemon-related merchandise. So many people ask if mine is based on anime. I know, right? It was actually heartbreaking. It was like there's like the second or third person I came out to. And the immediate response was like, from Pokemon. And I was like, what? And then, yeah, she broke the news to me. That was really heartbreaking to me. So you can eat it? You can't. You shouldn't eat Pokemon. You can eat like Alcremie, I guess. What other edible Pokemon are there? Mudkip best starter. That's a pretty good pick. I won't complain about that pick. You're not gonna get me to talk ill about Mudkip. Pokemon are friends, not food. Agree. I agree. It's a hot take, but I agree. Why are you fishing? I'm missing XP. Lillipup if you're in Asia. I'm shaking my head. I'm shaking my head in real life. I'm going... I know you can't see it. Because I don't have the face cam. Let's do some M7 handshake. Maybe one day, Just Long. Maybe one day. I gotta get more people. It can't just be us two. Plus, I'm like a month and a half rusty on M7. Meow, please? I can't really do a good meow. I'll have to get my cat on the mic. I mean, that's why I'm not like a... That's why I'm not a cat girl. Did you hear what happened to 15H? I did. It was brought up earlier in the stream. I even pulled up the post made on their YouTube page. Now you really have to read that 15H post? I already read it. I'm still confused. Maybe I'm biased. Because of my own lived experiences, but like... I wouldn't be biased in favor of 15H. I guess I'll put it that way. Biased how? You have to see evidence, I guess. What are your opinions on it? Sounds like a shitty situation. It sounds like the 100,000th time a Minecraft YouTuber or a Minecraft player with clout has abused their station in order to engage in questionable tactics and behaviors for the control of a miner. So, I don't know. At least on reading the testimonial, I'm pretty inclined to believe it at face value. But that's because, I mean, there's a few reasons. One is like, I'm probably already biased against 15H, which is true. Secondly, my own lived experience is like I've lived through something similar to this, so like I empathize with that kind of implicitly. And like, you know, thirdly, I don't know what the gain would be. Like if this is really all made up, I don't know what the purpose of making it all up for is. So I don't know. This seems like inviting a lot of hatred and ire, and I don't think that would be done flippantly. And it reads pretty like the profile. Yeah, but like, what about it? The profile and the clout? But the YouTube channel got nuked. There's no clout. Especially listening to everyone that's known Psy for years. Well, I don't know Psy or 15H. He's back. Hello, Ender Pro guy. Everyone says they're an attention seeker. Yeah, but like, people say a lot of things about people they don't like. They say, they're like, I don't like this person, and then they make up 100 reasons. People have done it with people that I've been close to. People have done it about me in real life. I don't know. The notion that like this is just an attention seeker, it holds little weight to me in the face of, you know, everything else. There's probably proof from Psy and Cowshed if you want to look through that. What is the, I mean, I'm not in Cowshed. Quantity people being exposed for being predatory is really so bad. Yeah, some messages between them. Do they show anything? I mean, like, the fact that you're still pretty on 15H's side makes me think that there's not much in them, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, like, how it's unfortunate, but like people just seem to like abusing their position. Not saying 15H is innocent, 15H is definitely wrong here. Okay, so then I'm even more confused, I suppose. When there are like 15 people exposed for being a pedo. I mean, I'm confused too. Like, don't get me wrong. It's a good point, D2 Dreamer. I would love to understand why as well. I don't get it. I don't get it. He's definitely the victim in this situation. So he's in the wrong, but he's the victim. It's just the online world. I guess it might just be the online world. I don't think anyone thinks that Sai completely made the story up. Okay, well then it's not that hard to talk. I guess Sai is wronger. Not sure how to explain it. So 15H abused his position and friendship with Sai to what I'm going to describe as narcissistically love bomb and guilt trip, which are the stages of narcissistic abuse. A young, impressionable girl and try to isolate her from the friend group and support group that she's found because of romantic feelings that were not reciprocated. And so that's what 15H did. And Sai removed him from the co-op. I mean, if that's what happened, like, I'm pretty sure 15H is wronger. But that's my perspective. But Sai kind of did all this. He didn't abuse his position. Sai spent all this time encouraging every single step of 15H. Well, things are messy, I suppose. But at face value, if we're comparing the wrongness, I mean, I'm inclined to think that 15H was wronger. Again, I haven't read the thing, though. And yes, How brings a good point. Why did you change your YouTube name? Because I changed my name. So I figured, like, should probably change all the online monikers as well. Not just Messy, every single message from both sides. Sai seems like a control freak. I guess that's the other side of the coin. Is another aspect of narcissistic abuse is intense projection. So it could very well be true that, you know, that this is a projection. But, like, again, from what I've read, I'm inclined to take it at face value. I could be wrong. I'm uninformed. I don't know either of them, but I definitely implicitly empathize with Sai much more than I empathize with 15H. Both based on what 15H did and also from my own lived experience. I understand. Alright. It's fair enough. You are a lot braver online and have a lot more access to exploit that. That's a good point, actually. The access is crazy. You do have a lot more ease of access online. That's fair. I hope he handles it well. I'm not wishing him ill, but, like, I don't know. It just feels has some good points saying that removing them from the co-op doesn't invite any change. Yeah, I guess I'm a little confused as to what the purpose of that is, but I don't know. Could also just be for personal space. Like, you know, if Psy wants to continue being in the space and 15H being around is distressing, then removing him would be good for her mental health. That's the only real like thing that I can point to. What space are we talking about? Talking about space in your online existence. I mean, again, this is just my own personal lived experience, but it's 15H's space. It's both of their space. They were both on the co-op, correct? Like it's his house. Well, he's definitely more known, hence the problem of, like, the problem that started this whole thing, which is abusing his position. People on SkyBlock, do you think, would say half the shit they say to each other in person online gives people a mask? It's true, anonymity is a powerful tool. Wouldn't say they have equal contribution to the co-op. I suppose, it's a fair point. But from Psy's message, it seems like Psy wanted to continue being in the space where she had found friends, and being in the space with 15H was distressing, so they removed 15H from the space. And I guess it's your assertion that they shouldn't have done that because 15H had more of a more claim to the space in the first place. But I don't know. It's a fair assertion, but you know, based on what happened, I'm inclined to just be like, I don't know. I value. That's not what I'm saying. Okay, I don't want to put words in your mouth. I was just trying to make sense of where we're both at. They can remove 15H without kicking him out of the co-op. Like the friend group is not the co-op. I mean, what Arn is saying is what I was inferring, which is that like if Psy doesn't want to be around 15H, then Psy should leave the co-op instead of the other way around. But like, I don't know. I don't know if I agree. But again, I am biased. Fuck, I forgot to do this. Okay, now let's do this. Let's go. Let's tango. You and me, Ragnarok. Okay, never mind. You brought hands. Why not? I don't know. Again, this is just my own lived experience biasing me. I'm putting myself in Psy's shoes, because I was kind of in Psy's shoes. And I'm talking from my experience about what I did after that went down. We want to know how removing the co-op is explained by them saying that they want to keep their friends. They're in a space together. Them being in the space together is causing distress. The solution is for one of them to leave the space. I don't know. It's like, that's just how I'm understanding the predicament. Also, Speedomat is helping me out. That's such a character arc for him. No burnt text, this game sucks. Unrelated, I wish we could put equipment with armor and wardrobe. Agree. It's really annoying to change it every time. Ava rebrand? Yep. Rebranded. How you like it? It's like if you own a house with two friends and suddenly one of the friends becomes a weirdo, the best thing is kicking him out of the house. It's an extreme case of having to explain it, but kind of works. Yeah. Not currently lava fishing. I am though. This is lava fishing. Just not sure how said space's friend group is the friend group in the first sentence, but then in the next sentence it becomes the co-op. Because there's an overlap, I suppose. I mean, you have a fair point. I don't know the ins and outs of what spaces are important and which spaces weren't. I know that in my instance, there were spaces that were important to me, and I didn't want to leave some of them, and I did. And I fought to remain in the spaces that I wanted to remain in. Fiery Scholar. You crazy? Why did you do that to your textures? Because it's easier on the eyes. I like looking at water more than I like looking at lava. I mean, isn't this much better than looking at lava? Why am I taking damage? Oh, because there's a Jobus over there. No, that makes sense. That would make sense why I was taking damage. Just like after reading the way Sai would speak to 15H and the way they carried out their conversations, it just gets seems like another calculated move to get rid of 15H. Do I use my recombobulator or sell it? Well, it kind of depends on where you're at in the game. Is using the recom going to get you more value than 9 million coins? Because if yes, then use it. And if 9 million coins would be more helpful to you than a recom, then sell it. Depends on where you're at in the game. If you only have one recom, then I would imagine selling it would be more beneficial. Or they make Jobus so strong. I don't know, it's really annoying. I mean, like, I'm not informed enough to be able to make a call. On the information that I have, I'm tempted to believe Sai. Maybe kicking him from the co-op is a bridge too far. Maybe they could have made a compromise in some way, but I don't know. You should solo Jobs with the Spirit Scepter, max 2 deaths. I think I'd lose. Is it better FPS? How did you even do it? I use the same pink texture pack as Uzo. Oh, based. It's an SPE, I believe. It's changed lava texture. I think it might also be in SkyHanni, maybe? Yeah, it's in SkyHanni. SkyHanni has it as well. Doesn't even matter if you or anyone here makes a call. Like, at the end of the day, it's someone else's drama. Nothing changes based on our opinion. That's very true. That is very true. My opinions don't have much bearing on what happens or what already has occurred. Do I get a term? I mean, I say a term is very helpful, Green Beans. I would say go for it. Crackers or chips? Chips. 100%. Oh, there's a Venk. Public perception is really powerful. Oh, it's my Venk. Oh. Do I get G-Drag first? Do you do a lot of dungeons? Because like G-Drag is helpful for everything combat related, whereas Terminate is really only helpful for like master dungeons. I'm supposed to have an opinion unless my opinion changes anything? No, you're allowed to have an opinion. It's just like, it's just a fair point. I mean, I've already said my opinion. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse at this point. So I'm done dungeons for now. Got hype, but G-Drag would make E-Man easier and faster. Get G-Drag. G-Drag is a very nice, upgrade. Very nice item. That is true, How. That's just where I'm at, though. The most LCM damage possible on M5 in one hit. I got no clue. I've seen people 2-shot livid in like Jerry Paul's. So I guess like around 300 mil, maybe a bit more. Started lifelining? I'm sorry. Wish his blessings were stronger right now? I do. No lead to the question, but I did almost 1 build of Spirit Bear and Jerry Paul. Holy. I feel like Spirit Bear has less defense than... Nope. Time to change all this again. You a lifeline hater? Yeah. Just because I don't have it though. I'm just jealous. Now. Why not M5? Why not M7? I don't know what that means. No burnt text. This game sucks. Oh, for lifeline usage. I see. What's your SkyBlock level? 469.67. You can see it on the side here on the scoreboard. Bestiary right now? Doing bestiary, yep, doing lava fishing bestiary. I don't know, I don't use lifeline para, so I don't know what the tech is. I'm a square. I'm a bit of a square. You have no videos posted? Why? I have live streams. And I have one short. And I have a lot of stuff from before. The Ava YouTuber transition is one we're not ready for yet. What do you mean? Me to become like an actual YouTuber, not just a streamer? Lyra, I'm sorry for dead naming. I'm really bad with names. Ava's not a dead name. You're fine. But I appreciate it. I appreciate the effort. That is true, Paro. I'm talking like vids of your RNG drops and stuff. I don't really have... I guess I could make one maybe. Take a lot of effort though. I'm lazy. I have an odd question, but why did you stop streaming SkyBlock for a while? Because you weren't having fun playing the game? Well, I had a lot. I did a lot in that month. I wasn't playing a lot of SkyBlock. I was playing almost none, so that's definitely part of it. But you know, like also just a lot of other changes occurred. You know, you're not lazy, bro. You're level 469. Yeah, but that's fair enough. Yeah, I should make one. I should make one. Nice, Mellow. Very nice. Should do some challenge videos. What do you mean? I got challenged to do solo run for a week straight. Oh god. You'd get hella views. That might be true. Alright. I'll look into it. I do got to be a little bit more active on the YouTube grind. I've been meaning to do it, but again, I had a lot of stuff to do. I did a lot this last month. A lot happened. Oh, he shurikened it for me. I didn't get anything. Oh, I got a chain of the end times. Thanks. So 469 without making any money is crazy. What do you mean without making any money? You couldn't done hella vids and be hella popular? Well, it's a lot of effort that I wasn't willing to put in though. I'm still not really willing to put in. That's why I'm streaming instead of, you know. Like ad rev from videos? Yeah. It's fair enough. Vids means editing. I mean, it's a lot of work editing, also just like recording the clips that I wasn't doing. I had other shit going on. I was getting a college degree. You can pay someone to edit though. It's true. If there were YouTube videos, there wouldn't be any levels. It's true. You have to give some things up to get some things. I would have to get pretty popular for 1K a vid. Let's be real. 150K views. That's a lot of views. I'm not Enther. I'm not 30 virus. And Enther puts a lot of work into her videos. And I don't. That's why I use the same thumbnail for 2 months straight. You'd be there in no time? Maybe. Level 469? Yeah. I am level 469, but a lot of that's pretty boring. You know what I mean? Like, like, how popular do you think you'll get from purely streaming? I don't know. I didn't expect to get to here. This is more than I thought I'd get to. You change your thumbnail, when is Diana? That's true, but I just put a big stamp on it, pretty much. Just imagine red name lyraava. Okay, I would love it, but 30K subs is insane. I'm not getting 30K subs. Let's be real. Let's be so for real right now. 1K is crazy. I'm not at 1K, but like, I'm rounding up because I'm, you know. Mind raiding my island real quick? I'm sorry, Speed. Easily get that much in a month. 30K subs easy. You are overestimating. You are overestimating, I fear. I rate your island a 10 out of 10 because I rate everyone's island a 10 out of 10 because they're all great. That's my cop-out answer. I don't know how much people would rather watch people grind than play the game themselves. Well, that's true, but like, you could be really popular amongst the dungeon community. Don't the dungeon community... I feel like the dungeon community hates me. What you're doing 99.99% people won't ever do. That's maybe true, but like... You should have seen the complaints when I was fishing all day, like for a week straight. Someone to tell people what to do. Okay, fair enough, but like I don't know if I'm that person. I don't know if I'm that girl. The thing is, like, I don't know, I feel like dungeon players would just hate my ass. Admin on your island? There is an admin on my island. I try to educate people. I try my best. I try my darndest. I don't know. I'm working on a thing. Once I finish it, I may parlay that into making actual content. Revenge? Yeah. You can do vids on everything? Well, yeah. I mean, if I really wanted sub growth, I'd start an Iron Man and then grind through that. But like, I really don't want to do that. 10 mil if you check it out. No, Speed, I don't want money. You shouldn't give me money. I already have money in the video game. 25 mil? Don't give me money. Iron Man content is... People want it. People want what the people want. Name a price. You've bullied me. So fine. Yeah, my cake soul. Oh my god. Damn. Okay. That's... Wow. I can see why you wanted me to visit. Wow. This is a hell of a building. Damn, you put like effort into each individual room? What the hell? That's crazy. This is pretty crazy. This is fucking... Damn. Look at this. This feels a little out of place, but... Ooh, got the arcade. Got the arcade up in here. What item is that? Oh, a Guardian Lucky Block. Duh. Forgot about that. Nah, this is sick. This is sick. Damn. Damn. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. This is hella impressive. Whew. My cake soul is better. Divine enemy plus evade. You have a legacy cake soul. You have a legacy cake soul right there. So 90% of the dungeon players are in F1, F7 and get their advice from absolute nobodies. So much and sorry for trolling a little earlier. You're all good. You're all good. I wasn't complaining. I just thought it was funny. You were TPing around everywhere. Oh yeah, I didn't see the storage room. Hold on. Whoa. Whoa. Damn. Damn. Alright, thank you for the island tour. Wish I could build shit. Maybe one day. Probably be easier if I didn't just say I want to build shit and actually bothered to learn talents. I'm going to say that a lot of people who have half those runs also never question or doubt anything in gameplay. So 90% of the dungeon players are in F1 to F7 and get their advice from absolute terrible nobodies. You could go in there and be like, I have 25k runs and you should do X. Well, my advice is also, like, not great. Uh-oh, where'd my hotspot radar go? Did I lose my hotspot? No, he's right there. Do you appreciate the social XP from me? It's made me number 8 in social XP in my guild, so win-win. Yes, I do appreciate it. Anything to get social 25. You're good at figuring out who has good advice. Yeah, I should do a dungeons video. And you know your advice isn't great. That's true. FDM muted for 11 days. Yeah, yeah. It's tough to be FDM. Deserved, honestly. True. He killed bot. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to figure out why that had happened. Oh man, yeah, I should make content. I got other things I gotta do. I gotta put out fires before I can start a new fire. You know what I mean? But I am putting out fires. I've made progress in a lot of areas over the past month of inactivity. So, you know, I don't know how much longer I need to put out all the fires, but like the fires are getting put out. Play Fortnite? No. Thanks for the suggestion though. Random RNG moments and just garden BS. They call me Rumba Quaglet. Did you know that like Flame of War has 4.3k subscribers and like 4 to 5 videos? Yeah, but Flame of War has talent. Play real Minecraft? It's not a bad idea. Where he doesn't even care about content, he just wants to fix issues. He has the people's knowledge. Yeah, that's fair. Flame of War had like 100 viewers in stream yesterday. Holy shit. He's popping off. He did some numbers on my term sim. Ooh. Oh boy. Do I bother? Okay. Why are you fishing? Bestiary. All of the online presence to be gained from SkyBlock seems to be concentrated on YouTube, which is kind of strange. You think there should be more Twitch? Maybe? Or what? Double vial ink? Yeah, true. True, I'm gonna get double vial. Well, I got a fishing speed attribute shard, which is kind of useless, but like, you know, it's there. And I didn't get anything else. You'll never drop a die. That's true. That one is true. Shouldn't say it though, it's hurtful. There's a lot of online presence in Discord servers. That's true. Did you ever hear about the Hunter attribute? I did. It gives fishing... or what does it do? Does it give fishing experience? No, it doesn't. What does it do? I forget. So isn't as popular as it was in CC though? It would be smart to get big right now before a major update though. If Foraging does actually drop, there'll be a couple of months of decent views again. That's fair. SCC stack up to 1. Okay, you're right. You're right. Never saw it in a rod. Well, it might not be a rod attribute. Should I get clean Magma Lord if I just want to get fishing 50? Yeah. You can buy clean Magma Lord, or you can buy like Blazing Fortune 1 with some other random attribute. You could be the bridge between the Discord servers and the YouTuber watchers. Yeah. Alright. You're not wrong! It's a rod attribute I saw on a wiki. Let me see if I have one. Damn, I like sold all my rods. Never mind, I don't have one. It's not possible to get. Bugged ass attribute. Damn. It's tough. I mean, you're right, Mio. Like, I should be uploading content. You're not wrong. People are not wrong. I should be doing it. I just, like... I've been doing other things, okay? I've been doing other things. Big life events. You know what I mean? They take precedence. Or at least they did. They took precedence. I don't know if they're still going to, but like they were. Damn, Twitch partner, that's crazy. What mod tells you where the hotspot is? SkyHanni. Getting max level and gaining my whole life savings in dragons for the primal update. Primal update's not gonna happen. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. SkyHanni takes away all my FPS, bruh. Yeah, that's true, but like, it's a helpful mod. I still believe in it. Primal was fun. Okay. Is it just compare every game community to OSU, where there's a pretty big Twitter and Twitch community to participate in, but that game is also a lot older, so SP probably isn't that strange. I mean, OSU has like its own website that people use, right? SP is just kind of like a weird. It's just weird. There's a lot in it that's just, it's just really odd compared to like other games, especially from a community aspect. I mean, Hypixel's always been that way, but like, so I'm used to it because I've been inoculated. I've been here for 12 years, so like, I'm kind of used to Hypixel strangeness. But like, hello. See, there's more players online at any given time, but the online community seems so small. Yeah. The thing with SP is that all major game modes require you that you play with other people and doesn't have good matchmaking, so naturally everything happens in friend groups and Discord. Again, true for... It's been true for on Hypixel forever. But I can see why SkyBlock makes more people upset. It was true for Skywars doubles, it was true for Bed Wars 4s, it was true for Mega Wall since 2014, it was true in Blitz Team since 2014, 2013. Hey Ava, been a while, how are you? Awesome to see you're so close to max for now. I've been good. I've been busy, but I've been good. And yeah, I'm getting closer and closer. Kind of missed the Mega Walls grind. Yeah, I was confused with like gatekeeping. Yeah, that wasn't so much a problem for me when I was playing, but it's definitely a problem that I've heard about. So you won't see anyone on the internet and just tell you everything. Yeah, that is unfortunate. People do love gatekeeping. I don't know why, but it do be a thing. I mean, Hypixel itself, like the server, is like the queen of gatekeeping. It's every single part of the server is gatekept to shit. The old staff team, all of the different player council adjacent things, all of the like guilds, all of the internal like the pros of the different games have their own little Discord servers and everything. Like and then there's like smaller Discords in those Discords. Like it's pretty crazy. But it's always been like this. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss or something. I try to do it all except for the gaslighting. I don't know. I'm not so much a big fan of gaslighting. I do be girl bossing out though. That's kind of what I've been doing this last month. I only have part of the image with Hypixel, to be honest. I used to sweat Arkham when that existed. Arkham Network? The one owned by that one guy that made the Flamingo rank or whatever? I kind of know about that shit. She knows ball. I had Flamingo and 8 accounts. What the fuck? Holy. Why do you have 8 accounts? Prison server. You know how it is. I sweated SkyBlock and it was actual SkyBlock. Oh yeah. I remember that. Kick the lava fishing, hey Lyra, kick the Lyra fishing, kick lava, the hey lava, kick fish, lyring the. Hey Diamond, I'm sorry you got muted for 11 days. What? I didn't know. You got muted for 11 days, sorry. Yeah, you broke the bot. It was funny. It's a great defense. I do it all the time. You do it all the time. Well. Hey Sana, how's it going? First stream in a while? Yep. It's been a month or so. Real. Buy him back. I can explain the gatekeeping, by the way. Alright. Take a stab at it. I'm gonna go turn on my light so that there's more light. Okay, I'm back. Can I get 5 big booms? Boom, 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 boom. Looking back at that server, maybe I have signs I'm trans. They're always, you know, hindsight's 20/20. 48 subs until Megawalls and TKR stream. Better get going. Or something. Since everyone's cheating, the only way to be better at something is to know more, thus gatekeeping. Oh. Knowledge is a commodity, is what you're saying? You should have stopped at 4 booms. No, I'm not going to edge. I wouldn't do that. I wish people would listen if you give them any useful knowledge. It's really infuriating when I join like a dungeon party and I'm like, here's a truth about how the game works, and they're like, no. And I'm like, what? I've seen 2cat100s call someone an idiot over true stuff. Yeah, exactly. Knowledge is a commodity, otherwise why would people buy books and courses or tutoring, etc.? That's true, but like I'm on the internet, and the internet tends to, at least Web3, like I always like imagine that it's like, you know, we want to share things, especially if it's a hobby that we all like and care about. You know? It's not like a... I mean, I know there are monetized, like people do monetize parts of it, but like it just makes me sad when we're all playing a block game and we all have access to knowledge, or at least certain ones of us have access to knowledge and then refuse to share it. I live in the Balkans, I don't buy media. Based. Truth, entrance floor is the best floor. Yeah, so true. Best for what? Past 2 months I've been telling people that walking up to Livid makes them TP. People aren't ready for like how Livid AI works, and it's pretty crazy. You're into Web3 decentralization, huh? I'm a tech lead for a Web3 AI company. Aha. Well, I'm into Web2, I guess I should say, not Web3. Sorry, I don't believe in the crypto space. I apologize. So how do I make Livid not TP? Don't wear thorns. Don't walk up to him. Don't ice spray him early. Is there anything I'm missing? Lyra says M5 is the best because it has the fastest boss to maximize time doing clearing, but actually entrance is 100% clearing and no boss. Okay, fair. Thorns is fake. Thorns is nothing. I'm not ready for that take. I'm gonna be the cat 100 calling you an idiot. Web3 and crypto are interconnected, yes, but different things. Yeah, but like I'm still not about all that. I'm still not about all that. You know, the same people that leaked the craziest strats also don't believe word about Watcher. Is it like the M5 God perm or whatever that all got banned? And get consistent 65 plus camps on M5. 65 plus is criminal. It's M7 people. I mean, go for it. I'm down. I'm down to learn the dungeons drama. Ooh, dungeon drama. Isn't that the Shinko Net song? What mod do you use for trackers? SkyHanni. Yeah, prob. You can clear blood in less than 2 seconds if you stand outside it and wait for all the mobs to spawn and then go in and kill them. So true, Diamond. Yeah, why are all these people so bad at clearing blood? You just have to wait for all the mobs to spawn, and then boom, you can kill them all in like 1 second. It's not a well-known strat, but I don't want to gatekeep. Oh, fuck. Yeah, mage is not a popular... Well, it's probably because like people would rather cheat. And mage doesn't cheat. Like you can't really. It's harder to cheat blood than just cheating secrets. Definitely not as fun to watch. Is fishing good for money? I don't know. I'm doing it for bestiary. Apparently someone's manipulating fried feathers, so it looks a lot better than it normally is. But you know, it's not bad for money. Fishing's pretty good for money. I'm still a fan of mining over fishing for money, but let me abuse the market. I mean, it's reflecting positively in my profit tracker. That's what we like to see. Fiery Scuttler, baby. Damn, you're really manipulating the bazaar, huh? I guess because Pig, Year the Pig was just in, huh? Probably right if people wanted to cheat. Yeah. What's your favorite Doritos flavor? I guess the original. I haven't really had many different Doritos flavors than just the original. I haven't had any like that sour cream kind of thing. What's the blue one? How did you grind lots of money? I am broke and don't know how to get lots of coins. Well, when I started off, I mined. I mined quite a bit. And this was back before Crystal Hollows was a thing, or Glaciate Tunnels, so I mined Mithril and Titanium. And then most of my money, I mean, a lot of my money comes from just getting SkyBlock XP, but like, if there's one thing that I've done explicitly for money, it's M5. You know, because I do have the most M5 completions of anyone, so like, and that floor makes a lot of money. But I wouldn't recommend it as an early game player, because like, it's, you know, you shouldn't be. Apparently SkyHanni really doesn't want to load, so that kind of sucks, so you can't see. Well, maybe I can just do it here. Skills, dungeons, catacombs. There you go, 26,351. So I don't know. Best mining update was definitely Dwarven Mines. Totally agree. I like Glaciate Tunnels was pretty good. Hollows was a bummer. What do you think about Nuki? What about Nuki? Come to think that there are only like 50 high cata players and just as many people changing accounts each week so they can cheat. Yeah. Yeah, there's not very many very high cata level players. Damn, D2 Dreamer. Is he the one destined to overtake you? It seems that way. I think if anyone is going to, it might be Nuki. Or it probably will be Nuki, rather. I mean, I've said for years that if anyone wanted to pass me, like, they could do it. I'm not getting that many runs. It's just a matter of someone doing 20k runs. And for someone to do 20k runs, they'd have to fall into two camps. One, really love playing M5, and two, not cheat. And so far there hasn't been someone like that. But Nuki looks like he might be that person. I know, Paro, you said that. I was very pleased to see that. I'm the #1 M7 hater. Let's go. You saw it? Yeah, sorry, I didn't comment on it. But I did see it. It tickled me. Oh, my Chimes. I forgot I put that up. I'm trying to put Nuki on the M7 grind, by the way. Why? Why are you putting that evil on Nuki? I've been spamming him about M7s. I'll change his mind. Why? Glaciate Tunnels lacked a bit of content. Most of it was grinding for specific numbers. Crystal House was kind of opposite with lots of stuff to do, but no goals and such. But Dwarven Mines had both. I just really liked the gameplay loop of Glaciate Tunnels, just like I liked the gameplay loop of Dwarven Mines, and I really hated the gameplay loop of Hollows, because I think he'll like it. Okay. If you don't have ill intent, then I won't cast aspersions on you. But I would never take a person out of M5. I'd never do that. I never try to corrupt them into thinking into liking an inferior floor. I would never do that. Far away from M7 collection and Kudra collection. Nuki does cheat, I think. What? What does Nuki use? No, not my goat. Are you a force to be reckoned with? I'm kind of a force to be reckoned with, I would say. I am 217 runs away from F7 max and 1,472 Kudra away, but like of course divide that by 5, so I guess I'm like 300 infernals away. Map things? No way. QOL, yes. What? No. Will you do them after you finish lava fishing? I'll do them whenever I have people to do them. I'm planning on grinding around 7 bill coins from mining. Is it worth it to have a max mining setup? I mean, define max. I don't know if like pendant is worth it at that point. But like, probably, I would advise like a pretty damn good mining setup if you're getting 7 bill. So Nuki uses 0 ping. All right. It is Fiesta soon to be on it. To be TBF. What? Really? Oh, is Cole going to be next? He does use 0 ping, Ethorp, and 0 ping. I don't know what H is. Damn. Oh well. That's okay. I'll forgive him. Divin drill, pendant, all that. I would say maybe not pendant. Other than that, I would say yeah, worth it. Is 0 ping Ethorp and 0 ping H bad, Lyra? I need your opinion on this. I don't know. Like 0 ping H is normal teleport 0 ping. Oh. I still say they're cheats and I'm against cheating, but I am begrudgingly okay with 0 ping because like I've played on 250 ping and it sucks ass. So like I understand it and I'm not gonna blame you for doing it. So I would say 0 ping is fine. Anything, I don't know what else I would say is fine, but I think I've come around on it. I have not done 250 ping terminals. Lava chicken? Lava chicken. They have a massive effect on gameplay, but you're still performing all the actions yourself, so I give it a pass. It's fair. But there are other things that have a massive effect on gameplay, but you're not doing yourself, such as map, and I still consider map a cheat. But in general, I do agree with your depiction. He doesn't map. I didn't say Nuki was mapping. He has an ESP. Based. He's a player after my own heart. Strong opinions on both. Dude, he's my GOAT. Never mind. Nuki is the chosen one. Nuki's going to be the one to pass me. And I'd be honored. I'd be honored to have Nuki pass me. He's my legit GOAT. CI2. I don't know what CI is. The shameless kind of CI? I don't know what CI is. Cancel interact. I'm gonna pretend to know what that is. I'm gonna go, yep. Shameless. It's like Jerry purling, but without Jerry's. Oh, okay. You can just throw pearls anywhere. Okay. I see, I see. Yeah, I'm against that too, I would say. What is Jerry purling? You purl into a Jerry, like purling into an entity does weird things. Shameless CI is a reference to him calling out some certain someone. Mamone. Damn. Always knew Mamone cheated. That's how it's tough to hear. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna act like I know what y'all are talking about because I'm really lost on my sleep pills. You're good, you're good. See for real like every minute. Yes, you just gotta nod. It's gonna be like, I know that's true. Alright, unfortunately I gotta go. It's 7 p.m. That's my I gotta go time. Gotta go eat dinner. And then do, you know, Betty Bye routine. So. What's for dinner? Pizza! It's 11 p.m. here, so that's fair. I live in a different part of the world, I would say. I'm gonna go to sleep, see y'all. Goodbye, Hal. Got by. Got by, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking by with the rebrand. Enjoy the pizza, will do. Hello, Paro. L streamer, L pizza, L dinner. Fuck you. Just for that, I'm muting you for 11 days. Bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. See you soon. I will not wait a month to stream again. I will stream. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, but it'll be. It won't be that long. All right. Bye-bye.